list. It is hard to imagine that someone could be a millionaire and then lose it all within a few years, but it happens often enough that the rest of us should take notice and be mindful of our finances. Here are 10 child stars who have lost their fortunes and are broke today.
Number 10 on our list is Dylan Sprouse. You may recognize Dylan and his twin brother Cole for their role in Big Daddy, where they shared the screen with Adam Sandler. The Sprouse brothers also starred in Disney Channel's Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Dylan and Cole were actually two of the richest children alive in 2007, and in 2010 they were the highest paid teenage Disney television actors, earning a combined $40,000 per episode. However, Dylan was recently spotted at a restaurant in New York where he worked as a host, but the star claims that he only works as a host for something to do, not because he needs the money. But I can think of about 10,000 things that one could do if they were bored, and none of them involve working as a host at a restaurant.
Number 9 is Gaby Hoffmann. When she was a child, she had roles in major films like Uncle Buck, Field of Dreams, and Sleepless in Seattle. In a recent interview with the New York Times, she stated that she only had $2 in her bank account. When asked for clarification, she said that she had roughly $4,000 in her bank account. In the same interview, she acknowledged that $4,000 was a lot of money, and it only seems like it's not a lot of money when you don't know when the next $4,000 is coming. Hoffmann left the entertainment industry for a time, but she is back with a handful of art house films.
Number 8 is Erin Moran. When Moran was 14, she was a household name for her role as Joni Cunningham on Happy Days. According to reports, she was kicked out of the trailer that she was living in last year. She lived in the trailer with her husband and his elderly mother. While she was writing her autobiography, she lived as a recluse in a hotel room somewhere in Indiana. Moran was on Celebrity Fit Club in 2008, but she has not had very many acting jobs since the 1980s. She had a small walk-on role on Murder, She Wrote and The Love Boat, but she hasn't worked very much since. Moran's happiest days were probably while she was working on Happy Days.
Jodie Sweetin, who is number 7 on our list, is known for her role as Stephanie Tanner on the television show Full House. Sweetin has had a bumpy road in adulthood. She has experienced her fair share of financial issues, including a home that was put into foreclosure in 2008. The remarkable thing about Sweetin is, it appears as though she gets back up every time she gets knocked down. This cutie from Full House is a role model to many. She is an addict who is in recovery, and in her memoir, which was published in 2009 entitled Unsweetened, she details how she hit rock bottom and why she started abusing drugs and alcohol after Full House ended. Sweetin has our respect for facing her drug issues head on, doing what she needed to do to get clean.
Number 6 on our list is Academy Award winner Bobby Driscoll. Bobby Driscoll was a child star active in the entertainment industry from 1943 to 1964. He was actually Disney's very first contracted child star. He died at the age of 31 in an abandoned building. Financially, he was completely broke. His body was found by 2 young boys playing in the deserted building. A medical examination determined that he had died from heart failure caused by an advanced hardening of his arteries due to his longtime drug abuse.
Number 5 on our list is Edward Furlong. When Ed was a kid, he played John Connor in Terminator 2, and he won the Young Artist Award for his role in A Home of Our Own in 1993. When talking to TMZ, Ed said, "I'm out of money. I'm completely broke." Since his acting career has essentially been terminated, Ed has been in trouble with the law multiple times over the past several years.
When Ed left jail in 2013, I wonder if he said, "I will not be back."
Yeah, but maybe he said, "I'll be back," because he knew that he may end up back in jail if his sentence isn't terminated.
Well played. Well played. Number 4 on our list is Jerry Sapirin. Jerry's best known for his role in the 1980s comedy Small Wonder. There's a lot of wonder surrounding how Jerry ended up where he is today. In 2012, it was reported that he was homeless and living either at a shelter or under a bridge. He blames many of his financial issues to his stripper girlfriend and a former financial advisor who stole $500,000 from him. He worked as a waiter at a restaurant in Henderson, Nevada until he was laid off in 2010. As a child star, he was credited with over 19 television and movie roles, including Little House on the Prairie, Newhart, and Mr. Belvedere.
Number 3 on our list is Danny Bonaducci. As a child star, Danny Bonaducci was known for his role on The Partridge Family. In the 70s, Bonaducci had the world at his fingertips. However, once The Partridge Family ended, Danny has had issues with the law, drugs, and with his finances. Bonaducci's finances were so bad that at one time he was homeless and he lived behind a dumpster.
Number 2 on our list is Willie Ames. Ames played the role of Tommy Bradford in the 1970s TV show 8 is Enough, and Buddy Lembeck in the 1980s series Charles in Charge. Recently, Ames told Entertainment Tonight, "At the very peak of 8 is Enough, I was making a little over $1 million a year. Then suddenly there was no job, no bank account, no wife, no child. I never dreamed it could happen so fast. I found myself virtually homeless. I stayed with friends when I could, slept in parking garages, or slept in a park. It was shameful. I remember laying underneath the bushes thinking, is this how it turns out? Is this how my life really turns out?" Today, Ames is a financial advisor, and he's been reunited with his daughter.
Number 1 on our list is Lindsay Lohan. Known for her role in Disney's remake of The Parent Trap, Freaky Friday, and Mean Girls, this child star, who was the highest paid child actor of her generation, is flat broke today. Apparently, Lindsay Lohan blew $7.5 million on luxury cars, clothes, and tanning beds. At one time, Lindsay was worth well over $30 million. Today, her net worth is less than $500,000. While $500,000 may seem like a lot of money, when you're accustomed to spending tens of thousands of dollars on hotel rooms or $1 million on clothing, having only $500,000 would feel like you're completely broke. Time to get a day job, Lindsay.
Hey, thanks for watching Epic 10 List. If you like this video, go ahead and click the thumbs up button and subscribe so that you'll be notified every time we post an Epic 10 List video.